Hello, hello. Hi. Happy Thursday, everybody. It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. We got an interesting couple of videos for you. And then after that, I'm probably going to play some more Oblivion. Welcome. We have two sovereign citizens trying to get out of paying rent. Or at least their credit card debt. Debt in general, let's put it that way, I think. The first one, I think the first one involves credit card debt. The second one involves rent. I watched a little bit of the first one. It seems clear to me that she's not really well versed on the SovCits lore, so she's having a bit of trouble. The other one, I'm not so sure. I don't know yet. I haven't watched much of that one at all. So I think it'd be interesting. I did ultimately ordered an AC unit for this room. I thought it was arriving tomorrow, but it's actually arriving on Saturday. It's one of the quieter ones that I've been able to find at that price, so shouldn't be that much of a distraction, and it should make this place a lot more tolerable. It's a window jester, which is not going to be the best idea because all it's going to do is be a stepping ladder for Serana. Yeah, probably not the best idea. Speaking of which, Serana, where are you, baby? Mike. They don't like me anymore, apparently. A standing AC unit is $800? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually shocked I was able to get it at that price, considering the tariffs. Well, yeah, considering the tariffs. Though the one I ordered was made in Thailand, so it's not getting the Chinese level tariffs, but we'll see. Anyway, we are going to go right to it. The first video is coming from Logan on Law, so shout out to them. I put a link to the video in the description of the stream, so give him a shout out. Check out his video, give him a like. So much appreciated for finding this one. Well, this one actually has two videos, but the first one's relatively short. The second one has the collections case. Man, I wonder why they charge so much, Lisa. That's weird. Who is supposed to benefit from the tariffs? No one. No one benefits. Except for highly niche industries, but everybody else has to pay. Oh, hi, Serena. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come here. Soon you're going to be too big that I can't pick you up with one hand. It's bad. Yeah. Me. Hi, baby. Okay, fine. Be that way. All right. Let's get this first one. Is not the collections. It's just a sovereign citizen who thinks that calling on the judge by his first name is a good idea. So, and this is for a basic speeding ticket, from my understand.
No. Andrew, it's not everybody's in the same socioeconomic class as you are. But here's another thing, Andrew. And here's another thing.
So the judge's first name is Andrew, as you can see.
And it don't make sense, Andrew. You smart, man. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense, Andrew.
This idiot sovereign citizen was just in court and he kept calling the judge by his first name, like that was gonna help his case or something. Bro was literally in court for a dumb parking ticket, but instead of just paying the fine and dipping out, he somehow manages to argue his way into spending the night in jail. Like, how do you mess up that bad over parking? Let me know in the comments if you guys think it's wrong to call a judge by their first name, because I've actually seen some people in the comments say it's not that serious, so let me know what you guys think.
It is that serious. The judge has a lot of leeway in how he runs his courtroom. And if you don't give the bare minimum of due respect by referring to him as your honor or at least judge, then yeah, you can run the risk of getting a contempt. So, very stupid. No, that's not a good idea, Jester.
Let's dive in here, though, and watch this sovereign citizen get himself arrested live in court.
Hey, we can talk.
Yeah, come on up to the podium.
We can talk, man.
Hey, keep going.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
2 case files, 24-02561. And
93 days, right? Is that what you recommend?
Yeah.
That's what you recommend, but you were cool with it. You said no probation. And hey, Andrew. Hey, Andrew. Andrew.
How this works.
If not everybody's in the same socioeconomic class as you are. And it was 400 for the tether just to buy it, and it was 300 for a month.
This is Michigan, by the way.
Just to get it.
The last thing I want to do is put you in jail because you're causing an upset to the court.
I agree. I agree with that. What up, man?
I need you to relax.
Otherwise, I'm cool.
You're
Man.
here on a review. Yeah,
I'm
here
here
is
to review. This is review.
Mr. Finley. All right, Mr. Finley, you have to stop. Bring it. You have to stop. The review to get you back on the right track.
Right, but
Hey,
here's
Wazoo.
another thing, Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Here's another thing, and
Sure, stop. Let him talk.
when we need people, and you gave me time, that would be like giving someone time for a parking violation. It don't make sense, Andrew, you smart, man.
That's not how this works. I'm gonna give you
How
a
that-
chance to relax.
Just stand here and let's do the review.
Mr. Young?
I'm still here quick. And you can read it, all the statutes you want. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense, Andrew.
Mr. Finley, I have to hold you in direct contempt for
Oh.
continuing to interrupt.
Let's go with
the court. You're sentenced to a day in jail.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I feel like this dude deserves way more than 1 day in jail for that.
I would say, I would say probably a weekend. If this was a Friday, I'd probably give him the weekend for acting the way he was. It's because it's not as if he was being wholly belligerent or like swearing up and down like a certain Lane Myers, but he was ultimately being disrespectful and interrupted and basically and disruptive. So I'd probably give him the weekend.
That the judge was definitely being way too nice, but maybe I'm missing something. Like, I feel like they went to high school together or something, because it just felt so personal the way he was calling him Andrew. Like, I don't know, maybe some weird backstory where he was in court before, but I really didn't do too much research on this guy because I didn't find his name. But this was just overall pretty hilarious too. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I just couldn't imagine calling somebody by their first name while they decide my fate. Like, it just makes no sense. I really just can't tell if he was trying to be condescending here or if he's just genuinely that clueless. Either way, that was pure chaos in the courtroom. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the next Karen sovereign citizen, who pulls one of the dumbest legal defenses I've ever seen in my life.
Midland Credit Management versus Rachel Langone, 24-04774. Council appearance, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth Smith, P63010, appearing on behalf of Midland.
Plaintiff, please state your name for the record.
Rachel Langone.
Your volume is a little low.
Okay. Is that
Okay,
any better?
much better.
Okay, so today was the date that was scheduled for a motion for summary disposition that was filed by Midland. They're asking for the court to strike, excuse me, the defendant's answer and dismiss the counterclaim, saying that the counterclaim doesn't seek relief that the court could grant.
She is seeking dismissal of the claims against her and asking for an award of $3,744. It does not go into any detail about anything my client would have done wrong. So there's really no basis on which to grant any sort of relief as to the counterclaim. As for our motion for summary disposition, reviewing the defendant's pleadings filed, the crux of the matter is she doesn't believe that she owes anything to Midland because the original creditor was a different entity. So it was a Children's Place credit card held through Comenity Bank. The account was used. We attached about a year and a half worth of billing statements to our motion showing use, purchases and payments on the subject account. In December of 2021, the account was charged off and sold to Midland. Also, as part of our documents is a letter sent by Comenity to Miss Langoni.
So this is pretty normal. I feel like anybody who's dealt with credit cards or mortgages or auto payments, you know that as in the fine print, it does say like that the mortgage payment or the car payment can be assigned to a different entity. Mine was the original folks that I got my loan to is completely different from who I'm paying my mortgage to. Very standard, and obviously in these instances, it's part of the agreement that you sign, and you get a notice, and they're required to give you notice, like, hey, your loan has been assigned to this guy. This is who you got to pay now. So this is very standard, but as you're going to hear, sovereign citizens love to take advantage of this very regular, very mundane practice is done.
Explaining that the account with Comenity has been charged off. It was purchased by Midland Credit Management. Any further communications and or payments were to be made with Midland Credit Management. Ms. Langoni did in fact contact Midland and set up a payment plan. The payment plan was ultimately defaulted with only 1 or 2 payments having been applied to the account. So there's just really no issue left to resolve. Midland owns the account. The balance due and owing, there's no dispute as to that. There's no dispute that Ms. Langoni had the original card. The only issue is her belief that she doesn't have to pay Midland. And again, based on the proofs provided by Midland, and the fact that there was in fact a payment plan set up with Midland, I'll point to the fact that Midland does in fact own the account, is permitted to collect on same. And so we're asking that Your Honor please dismiss the counterclaim for the reasons previously stated, and then also grant summary disposition on Midland's claim, as there really is no underlying issue for trial.
Usually I wouldn't keep all of the prosecutor's response to the motion in the video, because let's be real, we're here to watch these idiot sovereign citizens make fools of themselves. But this part is actually pretty important, because this stuff this Karen sovereign citizen says later is just completely insane. She takes a simple court hearing and turns it into something way bigger than it needs to be. I mean, there's really no point to be here. She's just filing some BS claim here, and you could just tell the prosecutor is ready to go. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive back in here and watch this Karen sovereign citizen try to argue her way out of reality here.
Well, I have to disagree with Logan here. I think allowing the plaintiff's attorney to give the backstory or the background facts is important to understand what this lady's going to try and argue. It's still going to be nonsensical, but at least you kind of understand the framework of why we're here in the first place. She incurred a bunch of credit card debt. The debt was the servicing of the debt was transferred to another entity, and now she's going to argue that because this transfer occurred, she doesn't have to pay the debt anymore. It's going to go even wackier than that, but that's the gist of it.
Okay, Ms. Langone, I don't see a response to the plaintiff counter defendant's motion from you.
No, and I did try to contact legal aid and get some advice. The only thing that she told me that I could do was to ask you to amend my response As far as what she sent,
Damn it!
A just donated 100. They said keep your kids cool.
Thank you, RA, for the tip and giving me a freaking heart attack. Very, very generous of you. Holy shit. I did not actually see that coming at all. But very, very thank you. Very, very, very thank you. Thank you very, very much. I do plan on keeping the kids cool, so don't worry about that. Thank you.
I still, when we were here the last time and I met with council in a separate room, I still maintain that I would like to see the contract. Whether that's,
God.
I mean, especially between myself and Comenity, to see that they were legally able to sell the debt. Because if I could go to trial, I would.
You could probably be able to get that by accessing the cardholder agreement that you have free access to. It'll say it right there that almost all of these things, they'll say that they have the right to transfer servicing the debt to another group.
Show that the chances that the Comenity was paid for the debt. And I want to be able to show that. It's very different, because if I were to go to court with Comenity, that would have to go through a federal court. It's very different than saying that
let me get some clarity here. You're not disputing that you had a Children's Place account, correct?
Correct.
You're not disputing that there was a balance of $643.63?
No, I'm not disputing that.
Okay, your dispute is that you have paid that $643.63?
It was paid when I opened the account.
Yeah, so again, part of the sovereign citizen framework here is that they believe that once a loan is created, whether it be for a mortgage or a credit card, car loan, they think that money, as you and I understand it, fiat currency, is fake. That the money is created out of thin air, and that therefore these bankers, aka Jews, but bankers are extorting you, me, and all the good people of this country by forcing us to pay them back money that they already had in the first place. So that's where we're going here. She thinks that there's no real money, therefore there's no real debt.
It was paid by who?
Oh boy.
The process, and this is why I wanted.
So see, this is it. So and because she doesn't know, she probably just learned and bought the kit probably like last week, and so she has no idea how to articulate this batshit theory
to go to trial, because there's so much to explain.
Isn't that the whole point of why you're here? To make your argument so the judge can maybe rule in your favor? It's almost like you don't even know what you're talking about. Let me know in the comments if you think this Karen actually has some kind of master plan here, or if she's just playing games with the court for no reason at all.
When
Your Honor, if I may, I believe this is, we've seen this going around online. It basically comes down to an argument that credit cards aren't real money, and somehow by opening a credit card, Comenity is really doing some other sort of banking thing, and it's not really money that has to be paid back. You have to
let her give her response, because she's not actually drafted a motion or
Sure.
responsive motion to you. And then I'll let you respond to what she's saying, but she's got to have an opportunity to make her statements as to what she believes her defense is.
Sure.
So you're saying you didn't pay, you charged $643.63 on the Children's Place card, but you didn't pay for it?
I did pay on it at the time because I didn't realize what had happened. And when this all started, when I
happened?
started questioning what was going on, I had called
What do you
Commending
mean, what was going?
When I questioned what was going on, oh no, she found the truth. She discovered the truth. Here we go.
I don't know what that means.
When I was trying to understand the legalities of a contract and how the banking system works, I was just studying this on my own. And so I had
of course you were studying it on her own.
a couple times, spoke to two different people, and all I did was I wanted the original contract so that I could learn the legal terms, how it works, the process. And when they kept telling me that they didn't have this contract, that's when I started asking more questions. And
asking questions.
Learning how important contract
She started jacking off.
law is, and the fact that it's somehow magically disappeared. I don't understand why the most important legally binding contract would have just magically disappeared. So I started asking a lot of questions, and what I'm basing it off of is off of federal regulations, federal codes, UCC 3. It's not what
UCC 3
the attorney just made it out to be, but it is a lot to explain, and I'm still learning. But I
Of course
I
you are.
do want to maintain my right to defend myself against.
That your right to defend yourself starts with the summary disposition. You don't just get to skip over that portion. If there is a motion for summary disposition, they're saying that you don't have a valid defense, that you have not presented an issue of genuine dispute. You need to now plead to me something that makes me believe that there is an issue of genuine fact that needs to be resolved by either a jury or a trier of fact. And you've not yet provided me that. That's why it was important for you to respond in writing to their motion. I'm giving you an opportunity now to respond verbally, but I need to hear some information that would allow me to understand your mindset and why you believe that you can open.
Basically, the judge is saying you can't just sit here and say "nuh-uh" and give some grandiose, vague, conclusory statements as to why their motion is incorrect. You gotta do a little bit more work than that.
Open a credit card, and then charge a balance, and then not have to pay the balance.
Right, and that's
So answer that.
it is very difficult to explain, but I can.
Of
If
course
you enjoy
it is.
content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me find more videos, so I really appreciate it.
I 100% would not have disputed this with Midland if that was the case, that I just wanted to borrow money and not pay it back. That's honestly,
so
that's not what it's about.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm trying to follow. So your dispute is that the past due debt was charged off. I'm not following what the dispute is.
My main, I feel like I need to, I'm obviously, I didn't go to law school, so understanding this process is not easy
no
for
shit.
me. And if I lose the case, it's gonna be because of a procedural issue and my own fault.
Not because her arguments are bullshit. It's because of the procedural. Gotcha.
Because I'm wrong, though. I've learned way too much about the base.
I've learned
process
way
at this
too
point.
much.
But
My brain has been massive. My brain has increased. It's just I can't articulate my massive brain to you, Judge.
But
Well,
I just have to maintain that there's no contract.
I would disagree with that, because what you've said so far was that you opened a credit card, that you used that credit card to purchase some things, and then you didn't pay the credit card. And I'm trying to understand, but you said that the credit card, it was paid, and I'm trying to figure out how was it paid if you didn't pay it?
it's the banking process when I provide my social security number and did not fully understand what I was signing and what I was signing over.
Okay, so
it's-
because you signed a contract for a credit card and you didn't fully understand, you think that that's a defense?
Well, see, the tricky thing is my defense would be different with Comenity versus Midland. So
Oh, yeah?
No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about what hypothetically your defense would be with Comenity. This is Midland Credit Management versus Rachel Lamco.
So I'm maintaining that they don't have there's no contract to base any of the allegations in the papers that Midland has submitted. It's
Okay,
it's
so-
all based off of if there was a contract, and there is no contract.
Ooh.
There's no contract, you mean, between you and Midland Credit Union? Is that what you're saying?
Or
credit
myself
management?
or myself in Comenity. Nobody has that contract.
No, I didn't ask you if anyone.
Yeah, there absolutely is a contract. There's a cardholder agreement, but whatever.
Had the contract or anyone's produced it. I've already stated on the record that you signed a agreement
Uh-oh.
with Comenity.
Right, but
Oops.
usually there's clauses in that agreement if
Oh,
they
yeah?
can legally sell my debt to a third party. So I would
Yeah?
like to see that they could legally sell my debt to the third party.
You can look it up
Okay.
right
So
now.
your defense was that you wanted to see evidence that they could legally sell the debt to Midland.
Yes.
Okay. Any other defenses?
No. Thank you.
Nope.
Okay, and then you filed a counter suit.
Yeah, that was for my time. Doing it.
Oh,
your
no.
time?
Yeah.
Fee schedule.
What do you mean for your time?
For responding and getting this suit that I don't agree with, and I figured if the attorney could get paid for their time, then I could get paid for mine.
You believe that you should get paid $3,744 for your time?
Yeah.
So basically,
Buzz.
since she owes the debt
Woo!
back to the plaintiff, instead of just paying it like a normal person would, this clown is really in court demanding money for her time. And not only that, but she says it with the straightest face, like she's the one being wronged here. Sometimes it's just honestly so hard to believe that this stuff is even real, guys. Like, this seems like a reality TV show or just something made up. Like, I just can't believe these people are real. Like, either she truly believes this nonsense, or she found some random legal loophole from a Facebook group and decided to sprint with it like it's her get out of jail free card. The funniest part here is when she
I'm pretty sure it's probably the latter.
claims her defense is too complicated to explain. Like,
Yeah.
if you can't explain it, how are you gonna win it? Like, you really just can't make this stuff up, guys. Let me know in the comments
True.
what you guys think about it, because I love reading your guys' funny comments. But yeah, it's like showing up to court with a coloring book and saying it's your legal strategy.
Maybe I need to start doing that. I should start asking you guys to post in the comments every like 20 minutes to help the algorithm, help the engagement.
Your counterclaim is dismissed. It's
Liking the video is not
properly
enough.
Do not provide any basis upon which the court can grant you $3,744 for responding to a lawsuit, which I'm going to cut to the chase. It's very clear to me that you have opened up a credit card and you failed to pay the debt. Now, whether or not Comenity had the right to sell or transfer your
No.
debt to another entity, which is common in when you open up a credit card, that's unknown. Did you provide that information for her, Ms. Smith? We can't hear you. You might be muted.
Sorry, I did mute myself because I had to cough. I don't believe so, other than the letter sent by Comenity to her indicating that the account had been sold and Midland now owns it and was able to exercise full rights to collect on it. That was sent to her back in December, excuse me, of 2021. And that was included as part of the documents attached to our motion. And then again,
Okay.
I would also emphasize that there was a payment plan made with Midland as well, so.
She made a payment plan with Midland?
Yes, there were two
Oh, whoops. Oh no, she made payments. What happened? I thought that there was no contract. Not good. Not good. Making the actions like that can weigh against you in saying that there is a contract or that there is an agreement. It could be rebutted, of course, but it's gonna be, the burden's gonna be pretty tough to overcome then.
Dollar payments made to the account.
When?
This was give
Especially when you made payments after the transfer.
me a moment, Your Honor. It's in the motion. They were made. There was one payment for $15 made August 28th of 2022. That payment was actually returned on August 31st of 2022. And then there was another $15 payment was made October 27th of 22.
Why was the August 22 payment returned?
My system says declined. I'm not sure if, I mean, that could be like if a credit or debit card was used and then it ended up being, you know, like an invalid account number, or like the account got closed, or it could be an NSF.
Okay, but the October 27, 2022 payment was accepted?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Langone, you've actually waived any defense or argument that you had that you didn't have a debt or a duty to pay the debt. You tried to make payments on the debt with Midland, not with.
Before I knew my rights.
Before
that
she knew her
you
rights.
waived-
Gotcha.
You waived that argument.
Uh-oh.
Even if they were to provide you a physical copy of the agreement, which I don't know how you applied for this credit card. I don't know if you applied in a store. I don't know if you applied online. You're not disputing that you applied. You're just disputing that there may possibly have been a clause in there that would be a defense for you. But you have not been able to produce any of that on your own. You've produced nothing to the court. To the contrary, you've produced information through your answer and even in your responses today that tend to lead to the fact that you owe this money. You have no plausible defense to the debt. I'm finding judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $643.63.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you
Thank
provide an order?
Certainly, we'll get that e-filed today, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, thank you. You're all set for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, she really hit us with a thank you at the end. Like, she didn't just waste the court's time for a full hour.
Yeah, this is all over $650.
She's gonna pay that $600 back, or if she's gonna pull out some made-up law about how debt is a spiritual illusion or something. I mean, $600 isn't even that much money, but to a sovereign citizen, it probably feels like life or death. They really act like handing
Probably.
over a dime is the same as giving up their freedom. But hey, I'm not gonna lie, this sovereign citizen truly believes she deserved $3,000 for all her research. Like, what research though? She didn't even bring a single legal fact that had any sense. It really just sounds to me like she spent 3 hours scrolling Facebook and called it a law degree. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys thought. And if you like this courtroom chaos, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, everybody.
Look, everyone calm down. It won't be time to panic until they...
All right, settle down, legal. All right, next up. This one involves rent. Why don't I have a wall of books behind me? I mean, I probably could, like, put a green screen behind me. I mean, I have a bunch of books over there, but you guys can't see it because it's a lot boring over there. There's a whole, well, ignore all the video game and pop culture mess there, but there's all my books right there are really cool. And there's a kitty. There's a kitty right there. I mean, y'all want to see the kitty more than my books. What the hell? What the hell did he? Hang on, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind.
D23 LLC.
Hi, Ms. Akpati, how are
Oh,
you?
wait. Oh, sorry. I need to change the. There we go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Again, the person who just
Where's my Brotherhood of Steel? It got shredded, Damien, as well as my Brotherhood of Steel flag got shredded, as well as my new California Republic flag. I need to get a replacement for one of them. Probably leaning on the NCR. I want to get a replacement for it.
spoke and said, I'm here. Is that Natasha Ballard? Uh-oh, I think we've lost that person.
Okay.
Why is it that LM doesn't like legal? He doesn't? I mean, if you want to go politics wise, Legal Eagle is pretty liberal in terms of politics, but that could be it. But that's all I know. I mean, that could possibly be it.
Hey, all right.
Mr. Freoff, you're not muted. Okay. Ms. Akpati, if you can be patient with me for just a minute. I think the impression I got was that person was Natasha Ballard identifying themselves. So I'm going to give them a few minutes to see if they can rejoin the call. And then we'll go from there. If you don't mind, feel free to mute or, whatever while we wait. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I did want to say that we did.
Oh, legal mindset. Oh, that I have no idea. I thought it was law talk with Mike, but if it's legal, I don't know why legal mindset doesn't like legal. I don't know his politics.
Want a request for to see if we could reach a settlement.
Oh,
with
it's like a
Ms.
breakout
Ballard?
room so you could talk if
Yes.
she comes back.
Yes,
Happy
Your
to do that if we can get Miss Ballard. Looks like we maybe do have her back on the call. Miss Ballard, are you there? I'm sorry?
This is from Dark Jetty Patty. It's D23, but I do have my counsel, Miss Ada, on the call as well.
This is Miss Ballard. I'm back. I was sent to a breakout.
Yeah, I think Mr. Freoff created a breakout room and maybe everybody went to join it, and it really should only just have been those 3 people. So I apologize for that. Ms. Ballard, Ms. Akpati and Mr. Is it Jadapati? Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Those individuals are here on behalf of D23 LLC, and they were asking if perhaps I could put you guys in a breakout room to discuss whether or not, just briefly discuss whether or not there might be some agreement that y'all could come to. Is that something you would be willing to do, Ms. Ballard?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Ms. Akpati? That's the announcement I've gotten. So can you tell me, Ms. Ballard, what I'm not going to call your case formally right now. Right now, what I'm looking for is how long do you think that it will take to present what you want to present to the court today?
To my understanding, has the court reviewed the affidavits that has been submitted?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh boy, affidavits.
Ma'am, I have.
Okay. So what can I expect as far as procedure? How will this hearing go?
Well, so typically what will happen, because you are the movant, you're the person who's seeking relief. So I would call on you.
Okay, I'm so confused. This is the judge. This whole time I expected her to be the sovereign citizen, but no. This is the judge. I believe this is the landlord. I think this is a assistant prosecutor, ADA, maybe, or is her name Ada? I have no idea. And the person who we don't see is the SovCits.
You to make any presentation that you would want to make. Sometimes people choose to do that. Some people don't choose to do that. But the idea is that if you wanted to explain to me what your position is in some shorter or different way from how you put it in the filings that you made. And then I would call on Ms. Akpati on behalf of her client to make a response. And then typically, because you're the movant, I would let you have the last word.
Oh, he's the landlord. The lady on top is this attorney. Gotcha.
And then sometimes I rule during the hearing. Sometimes I take it under advisement. It just depends on the circumstances.
but right now, at this part of the hearing, what I'm typically doing is just asking the parties to tell me, how long do you think it will take if you wanted to make a presentation to me, Ms. Ballard, or if you want to rest on your briefs, you can do that. But if you wanted to make a presentation to outline verbally for me what you believe are the important issues, how long would that take?
I'm not sure. To my understanding, with this hearing, I was under the understanding that the affidavits that have been presented are fully understood, and that based on what I have submitted, that there would be a proper decision and ruling.
Okay, so I'm interpreting that, Ms. Ballard, as you wanting to rest on the materials that you've sent, and that's perfectly fine. Ms. Akpati, what presentation, if any, did you intend to make? I'm just trying to get a time idea of how long this might take.
5 minutes, y'all.
Okay.
That 5 minutes took 10 minutes, but you see it's going to slowly escalate.
Okay, so...
Oh, boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. This video is from Sovereign Citizen Encounters. That's the name of his channel. You guys should check him out. He does cover a lot of the old stuff. This particular video I had not seen before. So that's why I'm kind of curious about it. But he does good stuff. He does good commentary. So guys, check him out. Link to his videos in the description.
I'm ready to take up the matter of the Natasha Ballard versus D23 LLC, which is an appeal from a dispossessory order in magistrate court. Ms. Ballard, as I mentioned, I have reviewed the petition that you filed with the affidavit that was accompanied, that accompanied it. And so did you wish to make any oral presentation here at the hearing, or do you want me to rely on what you have submitted in your briefs, which again is fine. You may do whichever you wish.
Sure. So from my position, I filed an affidavit of priority interest in the property. I don't understand how we can be at this point when I'm not a tenant and there's no contract.
Ooh, she's not a tenant and there's no contract. Get ready, folks. I should not be going ham on the White Claws. Hold on a second. Surrender, baby. Hi, baby. I don't know why you guys like to move that wall down. There you go. Baby girl. Baby girl. Sorry.
For being a tenant, the other party, the opposing party, says that they have interest in the property, saying that they have a sheriff's deed, which is what it's a color of title. It's not the title. There's no position of equity with that sheriff's deed. So to my understanding, with there not being a contract, and I'm challenging the jurisdiction of this
challenging
other
jurisdiction
entity. I'm requesting that this motion under the titles, under the Rule 60B, that, this is thrown out. It just, we don't have a contract. There's nothing to really argue here. So, it's clearly displayed and stated in the affidavit that I submitted, and bottom line, we don't have a contract. The other entity does not own this property.
When you got the place, you signed a lease. And what they call that? A contract.
Okay.
I have priority interests and equity in this property.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Ballard. As I said, I have had a chance to review the magistrate court file and the appeal materials that you filed in this case. One question I did have, Ms. Ballard, is that part of the order that was entered against you, which you are challenging here, right? That the magistrate judges, the purpose of this action is because the magistrate judge entered an order that said that you were not entitled to possession, and that and you're challenging that order. And I understand that part. But part of the order also requires that for you to challenge it, you're required to make some payment into the registry of the court. And my looking at the system, I don't see that any payments have been made. I think that that's part of Ms. Akpati's argument in a brief that she filed a couple of days ago, that you have not made a payment into the registry of the court to preserve your appeal rights. Can you tell me about that? If you have made a payment, and maybe I just don't have it in my system, or if you haven't made a payment, can you tell me the basis for that?
I have. They did not ask for rent. They didn't put in an affidavit to ask for rent. So, and there's no
Well, the asking for rent would be on the lease agreement, and the lease agreement is the contract.
But I have paid into the court of registry. The paperwork is there.
Can you tell me how much you paid into the court registry?
All of it. It's on a continuous basis until this matter is resolved. The last month and the remaining balance, everything is in compliance with the order from Magistrate Judge Brooks.
Okay. I am going to call on Ms. Akpati for her response right now, Ms. Ballard. And then, as I said, because you're the movement on this matter, I'm going to call on you and let you have a chance to respond. Okay. Ms. Akpati?
Your Honor, just to get straight to the point, no payment has been made. I did call the court this morning, and there has been no payment made. So if Ms. Ballard is saying that she has made the payment, could she provide to the court some form of evidence showing that she's made the payment? Because again, as of 15 minutes ago, no payment has been made, or the court is not aware of any payment being made.
This sounds just like criminal court. Where's the motion?
Yeah, I have looked in both the magistrate court file, which is often where those payments will go, and I've looked in this action. And the financial documents don't indicate that any payment has been made in either case, other than the original, I think, $103 filing fee that was paid by the defendant in the magistrate court. Excuse me, by the defendant D23, the filing fee.
Yeah.
Ms. Ballard, do you have any documentation? I'm looking at the file and I don't see anything that indicates payment. I'm happy to follow up with the court because sometimes the clerk gets a little bit behind, but do you have any documentation regarding when you made those payments or the amount of the payment?
It was a couple weeks ago when I filed it into the court of registry.
Okay, what did you file? Did you file like a proof of payment, or what did you file?
Nothing.
Basically a money order.
I apologize. I need to take a brief break for something. Hold on just one moment. Okay, Ms. Akpati and Ms. Ballard.
It's probably kids. It's probably a kid situation.
I apologize for that brief interruption. Okay, so where we are right now procedurally is that there is a dispossessory order that was entered by Judge Brooks on December the 7th that awarded a money judgment in the amount of $459.40 to Ms. Akpati's client, D23, and then also ordered that any rent amount in the amount of $998.11 had to be paid on the 5th of each month, beginning, let's see, with January the 5th. But that would have required a prior payment in December. And there's no, respectfully, Ms. Ballard, I don't, if you can provide me with some documentation of the payment, I'm happy to pursue that with the clerk of court and find out if there is some issue with it being credited to the wrong file or something like that. But absent any such documentation, there's no evidence that the required payment has been made either into the magistrate court or into the superior court file. And absent that payment being made, the order that was entered very clearly says that if tenant appeals the judgment and wishes to remain in possession of the property, those payments must be made. And so that would typically mean that the dispossessory order would be issued in Stanter, and D23 LLC would be entitled to possession of the property in Stanter, which, would mean immediately. Do you have any additional documentation that you could perhaps email to Mr. Freehoff and copy Ms. Akpatian so that I could see it and then follow up with the clerk regarding what happened to a payment that you made?
So I tendered a payment into the court of registry. If my payment was not accepted, I would not have received a case number for this case right now. The payment was accepted. It had to have been in order to get this case number.
Well,
So
actually,
I have to feel that.
Actually, that's not correct. So the file
that's
indicates,
absolutely-
Ms. Ballard, the file indicates that you submitted an affidavit of poverty and that poverty affidavit was granted for the filing fee. So you didn't have to pay a filing fee to be able to open this case. But-
Respectfully, I
Yeah.
tendered a payment in the magistrate court.
Right. And
Otherwise-
I'm not questioning, Ms. Ballard, that you did. What I'm saying is I need some documentation of that payment because there's no such payment reflected in the magistrate court. And so if you have a receipt, if you have a copy of the money order, if you have even a bank transaction indicating where you withdrew that money from, or where you obtained the money order, that would be some information that I could then go to the clerk and say, hey, I've got a party telling me that they made a payment and there's no record of it. Can you help me find this payment and why there's no record of it?
According to law, I tendered the payment, and I don't know if there's some type of mix-up between both courts, but I filed it in both courts. The tender payment is there respectfully. Otherwise, I would not have been able, they even said this has to be satisfied in order to get a new case number for this appeal.
Ms. Ballard, I understand that. All I'm asking is, can you tell me what was the amount? When was the payment? Where did you get the money order from? That's the type of information that I would then be able to go to the clerk and confirm that information. And then they might be able to track the payment and figure out where it went if you made the payment.
All right, can you hold one moment while I get the information? Thank you kindly.
I'm sure you know by now she didn't make that payment.
Excellent. Very good timing. Ms. Ballard, were you able to locate?
She probably just wrote it on a paper and said, here's my payment. Look at my Treasury Trust account and have a nice day.
Some materials regarding that matter?
Yes, so let me just turn on my camera real quick. One moment. Kind of weird. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
I filed a notice of tender payment into the courts, and yeah, so to settle this account, I did file tender payment to the courts, and I'm sure you can see the affidavit in there, and it has proper endorsement. It's been properly endorsed, and if you like, I mean,
Ms. Ballard, can you tell me the case number on that? Is it this case number 2023 CV 390-111, or is it the 23 ED 284322 case number?
It's 23 ED 284322.
Okay. Give me a moment to look in the file and see what I can locate, okay? Give me just a second.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your patience as I've sort of worked through this. Ms. Ballard, Ms. Akpati? I was able to locate the filing that I think I was, that Ms. Ballard was referencing, which is a notice of tender of payment to settle and close account.
Yes.
And is that the thing you were referencing, Ms. Ballard?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that was filed, it was filed in the magistrate court on December the 12th.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. My review of the notice that you filed. So first of all, I've spoken with the clerk of court, and they have no record of any payment. They have looked everywhere they can think of, including associated with your name, associated with this case, associated with the Superior Court case, and they can find no record of payment. But more importantly, Ms. Ballard, my review of your filing seems to indicate that you are rejecting the acknowledgement that there is, that money would be any, like it doesn't appear that you actually submitted legal tender of any sort to pay or satisfy this. You instead submitted some sort of signed, some sort of authorized representative document, but no money order, no check, which I don't think they take, no cash, no certified check, anything like that. Is that an accurate statement? Am I correctly understanding what you filed, Ms. Ballard?
I filed a tender payment, and it didn't. I mean, the law says that I can tender a payment. It never stated how.
Oh. Yeah, that's another loophole that sovereign citizens like to do. So, you didn't say how I had to pay, so you could pay in like freaking a promissory note, gold and silver. Yeah.
Pay it. So, I mean, I fulfilled the contract based on the order. I mean,
But I thought you wasn't involved in any contracts.
True.
Ms. Akpati, other than the motion that you filed regarding the lack of payment and your statements here that there has not been a payment, what is your position on behalf of your client on this matter?
My position is that this matter should be dismissed.
Of course.
The Ms. Ballard has to comply with the order of the court before filing this appeal.
Okay. Ms. Ballard, I understand. I find, first of all, thank you for helping me understand what it was you filed, because originally when you were saying a money order or something like that, I was looking and I was not finding. And so I have reviewed what you filed now that I understand what I was supposed to be looking at. And, you know, due respect, ma'am, but it is not filing a paper that says I hereby tender payment that is not actually accompanied by a payment recognizable in legal acceptable tender in the United States, then you have not made a payment under any legal definition that I am aware of. And so as a result of that,
what species?
Excuse me, Ms. Ballard, I'm speaking, and in a moment I'll let you respond if you would like, but you have to let me finish.
Sure. Thank you.
So as I was saying, the motion, I think, is to dismiss the appeal of the dispossessory and to issue a dispossessory affidavit in stanter, which would seem to be appropriate here because there's been no payment made. And in the absence of a payment, there can be no appeal. And that is the position that D23 is taking. Would you like to respond to that before I rule, Ms. Ballard?
Yes. So, I mean, on the order, it did not specify how to pay.
Oh my God.
What species of payment is on there to pay? It was not specific.
Species?
I'm sorry, are you saying it wasn't specific in amount or it wasn't specific in method?
In
Method.
Yes.
Okay.
There it is.
I disagree. This is a standard order, and the vast majority of everyone I've ever dealt with that deals with these orders understands that when it says tenant must in capital letters.
Judge, that's the wrong thing to say.
I know, true. He's true. Oh, no. Don't ever say all caps to a sovereign citizen. Oh, no, it triggers the shit out of him.
By the time specified, everyone understands that I've typically dealt with, that means money that is recognizable as legal tender in the United States, which would either be cash or a money order or a certified check. And in the absence of those things being paid, then the court wouldn't have any choice but to dismiss the appeal. And so
I gave you a bill of exchange, which is the same thing.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
I gave you a bill of exchange, which is the same thing.
No, it's
No,
not.
ma'am, it's not. A bill of exchange is not recognized as legal tender in the United States, and therefore it would not satisfy the requirement that tenant must make the following payment into the court registry.
Will you be so kind to confirm under what law?
For that
Under
reason,
what law?
I am dismissing case number.
Don't even entertain the bullshit. Make her try to make that argument at appellate court and see what happens.
I mean, ma'am, I object. I
object.
I mean, it's there. Under
It's
what
there.
law does it say that it is not a legal payment, a legal tender?
So,
You're my baby
in all
girl.
honesty, I don't know the answer. I could do some research and find the answer, but Ms. Ballard, it's your obligation as the movant to provide the information that the court requires in order
Also
to
true.
Understand your case, to accept your case. And you have not provided me, more importantly, with any documentation or a legal citation that would provide me with some sort of basis to accept your providing me with this note of exchange as legal tender. As I said, my understanding of the law is that a note of exchange is not legal tender recognized in the United States, and therefore it does not constitute a payment.
You have not provided me an answer, but under what law?
Yes, ma'am, I did. The answer I gave you was that it was your obligation, Mr.
The answer I gave was you got the burden to show the court.
Please,
ma'am, I need to finish what I have to say.
Mr. Freehold, please mute Ms. Ballard if she's going to continue to speak.
Mute!
Thank you.
That attitude right there shows you the sovereign's coming out.
Ms. Ballard, you've been muted because you continue to speak over me, which is disrespectful to the court.
I'm not trying to be respectful. You're
Ms. Ballard,
and not properly.
I'm not trying to be respectful.
You're continuing to speak, and Ms. Ballard, stop. I understand that you do not like the outcome. I understand that you believe that legal tender or notice of exchange that you gave me should count, but it does not. The answer to this question is that the order that was entered says that tenant must make the following payments into the court registry, and there were no payments made into the court registry, and the filing that you submitted does not constitute a payment of legal tender into the court registry and does not constitute compliance with the order that you make a payment into the court registry. And therefore, the case is going to be dismissed.
Dismissed.
Case number 2023 CV 390111 will be dismissed for lack of payment. Anything else that the parties need? Ms. Ballard, you may pursue whatever appellate rights you wish to pursue.
You cannot make a ruling over something that you don't know.
I'm sorry, Ms. Ballard.
Oh, she's getting mad.
I did not hear you.
Over something you can't know. You saying you don't
She's
know
getting
is
mad.
an unacceptable response. Respectfully.
She's getting mad.
Ms. Ballard, as I said, my answer was, if you would like to direct me to case law that says that what you submitted is legal, Ms. Ballard.
Is this a court of law? It is unacceptable for you.
Oh, she gone.
This
she
matter
gone?
is adjourned. Ms. Ballard,
Oh,
you
she
may
muted
pursue
again.
whatever appellate remedies you would
Keep
like to
muting
pursue.
me, and we're going to have
this
another
matter
hearing
is
in
resolved.
person because you guys are very
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, is that a threat? Is that a threat?
All that time wasted trying to find her payment,
No.
which the judge knew she didn't pay. I figured she probably did. But she had to go through the steps instead of skipping it. She researched everything and wasted all that time. So, you know what? I think Miss Ballard could use a little bit of assistance. Not that I want to help her, but I think I know someone that do want to help her. Y'all wait right there, because I'm getting ready to show you this right now. Okay, let's go. Are you tired of judges who do not understand your unique perspective on the law? Do you want to file enough motions to make the court head spin? Look no further than Sovereign Attorney at Law. We don't win cases, we get them dismissed. Need your case to drag on for 18 months? We got you covered. Want to bury that prosecution so much in paperwork that they rather binge watch legal dramas? That's our spot.
or just court watch, or watch just true crime all day.
With Sovereign Attorney at Law, you can rest assured that your case will be dismissed without prejudice. Because why settle for a verdict when you can have a never-ending legal adventure? Call us today, Sovereign Attorney at Law, where every case is a journey and every motion is a masterpiece.
All right, based.
Okay, it's nothing else for me to say. I was cracking up. I hope y'all enjoyed everything. Hope it was a good case. Thank you, members, for being members. Thank you, subscribers, for being subscribers. I hope y'all have a good day, evening, or night, and go on back and watch that little
Shout
clip,
out to this
'cause
guy.
I know you're going to do it. If you end up wanting that clip as another short or snippet, let me know. I'll do it if you're going to watch it, okay? I'm out.
Okay. I thought that was going to be it, but I was going to save this for Friday. I was going to save this for tomorrow. But I feel like I have to show this because this one isn't a court hearing, but this is so... This is a body cam video. And this is one of those cases where I cannot believe like the level of escalation by this individual that was so unnecessary. It's probably the worst I've ever seen, or one of the worst I've ever seen. Where it's like it did not need to go this way. This is not Florida Man. I don't even know if this is Florida.
Traffic stop turned into a sudden nightmare for her kids as she decided to fight cops over some expired tags.
I'm gonna have a picture because my stuff got damaged in my last house.
Oh, with those kinds of trees, it looks like it could be Florida.
That's missing all the numbers from here over.
Well, that's what I have right now. So I'll go back to the house.
I don't have a lot of good news for you. They want your tag back as well, so I have to take that. Okay. You have to park the car and call the Uber with the kids? Yeah, whatever you gotta do. So I'll park somewhere safe so I get towed? Yeah. So give me a second to take the tag off, and then I'll come back up here. I'll get you out of here, okay?
Yes, sir. I'll take it off. Excuse me.
I got it.
So the cop is taking off the tag, and then the lady, the driver, decides, you know what? I want to get out of the vehicle in a traffic stop, and I want to take the tag off myself for some reason.
No, pardon me.
Please go have a seat.
It's my car. I'll take it
No,
off.
I did not ask you to get out of the car.
Okay, and
Go have
why
a
are you
seat.
putting your hands on me?
I did
Why are you
not
putting
ask
your
you to
hands on
get
me?
out. Have a seat.
I can get out of the car if I need to.
So he's already asked her like twice to go back to the vehicle.
I'm literally taking
This is
it
the
off.
last time I'm going to ask you. Have a seat.
3 times now.
I'm trying to get some water out of the car.
And now says she wants to get water out of the car for some reason when she said that she wanted to take the tags out, and now the officer's like, you know what, we're gonna have to detain you.
Why are you
Stop. Resist me.
Don't you put your hands on me. I'm just trying to get some water from my Stop.
Tango 13, I need another one.
Get
Here
off
now.
of me.
1018, please.
You better take your hands off of me. Take your hands off of me. Pregnant, get off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get your...
So you don't see it. You don't see it with the body cam. But at some point, she ends up taking the officer's pen, I guess, out of his front pocket and, like, stabs him in the face with the officer's pen. And you'll be able to see the results of that later on. Yes.
Get your hands off of me! I do not know you! Get your hands off of me! I just said something. He's dragging me! He's dragging me! I'm trying to get my will. Let me go! Put my foot down! I'm gonna walk over there. Stop! Can you let me go? Can you let my foot? Let my foot go!
So the husband is trying his best to, like, stop.
Don't do that! I'm trying to say don't do that! I just said
So this guy is a bystander, and you missed it there, but he has the pen right there. He took the pen off of her. Otaka says the injury was from the glasses. The bystander prevented the pen from being sued. Oh, I thought it was the pen.
I'm trying to say don't do that! I just
But you see, there's the pen right there.
hospital because I couldn't breathe. I'm sorry, I can't I was pregnant a couple of days ago. Can you? You are an unkind person.
You are an unkind
I
person.
just said I will help you take off the tag off of my car.
You didn't say that. You said that I'm going to take the tag off my card.
You're unkind, racist person.
And apparently the cop is also racist for some reason.
And for these. Off of me.
He's bleeding.
Can you
She
please?
just ripped this out of his pocket stuff.
I did not take that out.
Yes, you did.
I did not. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Excuse me.
Yes, you did.
Although it wasn't captured on the
Yeah, so there's the damage. I don't know if that's just the blood running or if that's the actual. I don't think that's the full cut. I think it's just the blood, but he got cut pretty bad there and right there.
body cam. As per the police report, Danielle slapped the glasses off the officer's face, leaving him bleeding, then removed his radio and even tried stabbing him with his own pen. She's reading.
Hold on. Remove the sunglasses and broke them. The affiant also removed the radio mic. On another attempt, affiant was able to grab and hold the defendant's left leg while waiting for backup. The affiant was able to radio his exact location. During this time, the defendant was able to remove the affiant's metal case pen from the chest pocket and held it in a fist stabbing motion in the right hand. A witness grabbed. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it may have been the sunglasses that she used to cut him. Yeah. Once backup arrived, the defendant was placed in the ground handcuffed. Both the defendant and affiant were transported to the hospital. The affiant, the officer, suffered cuts to his face and a fractured middle finger on his left hand. Ouch.
Then removed his radio and even tried stabbing him with his own pen. She's really on some John Wick shit.
In the gas station parking lot.
He's bleeding. You did that.
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Why?
On the ground. Dump her. Dump her.
Why are you putting me on the ground?
Sir, there's kids in the car.
I'm pregnant. Get off of my stomach. Get off
Down
of
your
my
back.
stomach.
Hands down your back. Now.
Hey guys. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right.
As always, you always feel for the kids when people act this way. It's so stupid.
Hey guys, okay?
I don't want to put my weight on my stomach.
Okay, give me this one and then we'll
Okay,
inside.
The ground is.
I thought she said she was pregnant a couple days ago, but
In the car? Do you have any weapons on you? Here, I'm just gonna pat you down real quick so you can deal with the kids.
also feel bad for the husband because he was the one who was trying his best to calm her down, and he's like, yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. You're fine. You gotta get it out. You're fine. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. No, you can breathe. You're fine.
The officer had her by the leg. She was hopping. He was telling her to get down. He told her to get down once, but then as I got closer, I could see he appeared to be in distress. He was bleeding from 2 to 3 areas on his face. Okay. She looked at me. I looked at her and I was like, what did you do? Yeah. Get down.
Tighten it up.
Okay, tighten it, please. Please pick me up. Please, I beg you, please. Okay, please.
Are you asking to poker stick me?
No, I just got paid. I'm a veteran. I'm a retired veteran.
All right, you hit on the kids so they don't have to listen to the others, okay?
They're scared.
I know, I get it.
We had an expired tag. We were trying to fix the car. Go pay the tag stuff.
I got you, man. I got you.
And I told her let the officer take the tag. I said let the officer take the tag off.
Then all of a sudden she started struggling. She reached for the officer and took the pen out. Okay, wow. Put it to her right hand. My impression was she was going to use it as a weapon and stab him in the face or the neck. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. And I screamed at her, got her attention. I reached over and took it from her.
Awesome. Thank you for doing
and
that.
And that's when all the
police arrived. Thank you so much for what you did.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Who's yelling in the background encouraging her? Nobody was encouraging her. Her significant other was not encouraging her at all.
I get enough credit for it, but just know you did it.
No, I don't know where you guys are getting this impression that the husband father was egging her on. It didn't sound like that to me at all.
Awesome thing for us. So, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
I promise I won't do anything.
Relax.
All right. Take a breath. Ma'am. Take a breath. Take a breath. We're gonna set you up. Okay? Can you please help me up?
I was Rouge, her saying you can't breathe. He was probably based on the context. He was probably saying if I'm going to give the context and give him the charitability, he was probably saying if you can't breathe, stop doing what you're doing or calm down. Not like encouraging her to play up the whole I can't breathe shit. Especially because again at the very beginning the husband was telling her to stop like acting up in front of the officer.
Please come out there, I promise you I won't move.
She's just Jamaican and crazy. I told her, I said, let the officer take the tag off the car. She said, she wanted to take it. I said, no, let him take it off. I'm military. Okay. Let him take the damn tag off.
Was she driving the car?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. So you're the driver? Okay.
No, I said, let's take an Uber.
Come straight up. Do you have anything illegal on you? Can I cut these? Take me apart, please? No, ma'am. Hold on. Can I please get my bearings? Hold on.
You're going to get the car and trailer.
You know what? Excuse me. $2 in that. You wearing a bra or is it just way up there? It's a bra, it's a front. It's on the front? It's on. You don't have anything up in the bra? Just the underwire? It's unhooked in the front. It's unhooked in the front? Okay.
Although I would say the guy looks old enough to be your dad, and that could be his grandkids or something. I don't know.
Okay, well, you have something up in your bra. I just can't see what it is because it's sticking out. So as soon as we get you in the cruiser, we'll look. What do you have up in your bra? What do you have up in your bra?
I don't. It's part of it's a front attachment, bro.
It's just the front attachment?
Yes.
All that Kung Fu made sure Cop Sensei was going to charge the chi out of her.
Oh, Lord. I told her let the man take the tag off. And I said, baby, let him take the tag off. It's a tag. We're going to pay the fines and get another one.
Right.
She said, I want to take it off. She's a girl. Independent girl.
That has nothing to do with it.
I know. I told her don't get out the car. I'm military, sir.
Yes, sir. I can understand that. We appreciate it.
Ma'am, you're leaning away from us.
I'm sorry.
Watch
Also
your
true,
car. You're
Tago.
gonna turn around, you're gonna sit down, and you're gonna face me.
You want me to turn this way first?
Turn around, face me.
Okay.
Sit.
Thank you. Okay. Now, I can see you have something in your bra, so you're going to keep facing me. Okay. And I'm going to unload your bra and just see if it's just a front clasp that's undone. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. It's just a front clasp? Yes. Okay, so while you were struggling, it came undone? Mm-hmm. Is that true? There's nothing in my hair, miss. Okay, well, we got to check. Go ahead and put your feet in. Okay. Put your feet in for me, please. Hold on. I will ask you one more time, ma'am. Put your feet in. Thank you. This came out of her back pocket. Who's arrested, so I can give the $3 just $1.
Just hand it to me right now.
All right, here you go, got it. And this is, I didn't check her shoes yet.
You okay?
Yeah, I saw them pulling her. They were going to put her in my car here, but then they walked to a different car. This one's mine.
Why is the yellow tape up, officer? Military.
They might just be making sure nobody's coming into the parking lot, is my guess. I don't know. But, I mean, you heard her screaming. I didn't hear them call. They'll probably get a rescue truck down here to check her out if anything happened to her. I said I didn't hear. I got here after the fact, kind of. But now it's kind of the point where everything, now it's calmed down, so everybody's going to figure out what's going on. End of the day, we just nobody's dead or anything.
We just went to the park with the kids.
Right.
I said, baby, go pay, get the tire fixed. Just go pay the rest of the fines and see how much the tag is.
Right. Yeah, the fines are easy to replace.
What is the charge? That's a bad deal, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. Probably, well, I don't know if it's aggravated.
I don't know what they're...
I would charge her with,
I don't know what the original...
I would charge her, I would have to entertain neglect or child abuse, too, doing that to the police in front of kids. The same as...
I mean, potentially. It may be a little excessive, but I think the fact that the officer got cut may be a situation. But it could also be, like, some other cop, like, just felt it necessary when normally it probably wouldn't be.
Committing a violent crime, a felony with children present, you know?
Is the AC on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked it.
I just want to make sure because it is hot. Yeah, it's very hot. It would be much worse hanging out of there.
So there's going to be an officer that's going to meet us up here. She has more of your property. So we're just going to hang tight for a minute until she meets us here. She's on her way, so maybe five-ish, 10 minutes.
I didn't have any property.
Not like a phone or anything?
That was all in my car.
Okay, well, like I said, she has something that belongs to you, I guess. Okay.
The female was charged with battery on law enforcement officer,
battery on LEO, aggravated assault on law enforcement, strong arm robbery, and criminal mischief because of taking the pen.
Aggravated assault on law enforcement officer, strong arm robbery, criminal mischief,
Man, they put the book on her.
Resisting arrest with violence, resisting arrest without violence, depriving officer of communication, child abuse, and driving while license suspended. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
They threw the book at her. I imagine she probably took a plea and dropped a bunch of those charges. That'd be my guess. But man, what an absolutely stupid decision. I don't know why she decided I want to get out of the car and take the tag myself. It's just unbelievably stupid. All right, apparently this one's in Jersey. I wonder what part of Jersey. But ugh. Here we go. Oh God, this looks like North Jersey already. I can tell.
Alright, so y'all can jump me? No, get away from us! Get away from us!
Please, stop. Stop.
Headphone warning, apparently.
Stop. That's enough.
Watch this incredibly childish brat turn a night out with her boyfriend into jail time after she has too much to drink and starts a fight with him in public for no reason at all.
Talk to her real quick. Over somewhere else.
Excuse me.
Come here. Just talk to me real quick.
Ma'am.
Listen. You guys are sitting there screaming and yelling.
I'm sorry. That's me.
And it looks like there's a fight.
There was no fight.
You guys are not fighting.
No fight.
Ma'am,
listen.
can I come talk? Can you come talk to me, please?
We gotta let.
Condolences on the Devils. I don't pay attention to hockey. Arian Rod. So if the Devils got clipped, no sweat off my back. I mean, even then, like, because of where I live, I probably would put myself into a Flyers fan if anything else. But I couldn't care less about hockey or baseball.
We gotta let you guys talk separately.
Ma'am.
Listen, wait.
And that'll be the end of it. Listen.
Why?
You gotta talk to her separately.
Why?
I gotta
No,
that's
we don't
separately.
have to.
Yes, we do.
Listen, I'm on my way.
So they have to, even in New Jersey, if it's a DV call and they're hearing both parties are screaming at each other and potentially a fight, they got to separate them, even if it looks like they're both like all kissing and making up or whatever. They got to talk to both of them.
Let her go. You gotta speak to her separately.
Can I just speak to you on the side, please?
Man, it's gonna be.
Why?
Man, if nothing is wrong,
Nothing
it's gonna be
is wrong.
over and done with very shortly. We just gotta make sure everything's okay. That's all we're doing.
I did see the Lakers got eliminated, so haha, poggers.
Ma'am.
Goddess, my guess was probably Newark or maybe Jersey City.
Wait,
Oh, wait. I can barely see. What's on the patch?
Uber's waiting.
Oh my god, is it Hoboken again?
I hear you.
I hear you.
Listen, she felt herself.
No, you cannot.
You
not walk away right now.
Ma'am.
Nobody's walking away
just
anywhere
talk to you?
right now.
Ma'am.
That's okay.
Oh god damn it, it's Hoboken. It's Hoboken. Yeah, there
I
it is.
just want to ask you some questions, and that's it.
Listen, we have a bad experience already. Last time. So listen, cops. Hey, listen,
I'll hear you out first. I'll hear you out first.
Just like the same situation. It's like deja vu. I'm trying to tell you. We live in.
It's always Hoboken. It's either Hoboken or Jersey City. I don't know why I guess different.
And somebody said some crazy thing in one case, and we got approached by some cop, and all the time a cop attacked her and pushed her down to the curb, but she still has a bruise on her chest.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So apparently the guy is saying that she's having some sort of traumatic episode over our previous police encounter.
Like,
man, what's your name? What's your name, man?
Shut up, Jake.
Right, listen. This female officer right here, we all have our body cameras on. We're just here to talk. I want you to hear us out real quick, because we need to talk to you separately. You can't really walk away from the scenario right now. Wow. Because we saw you guys.
Because they can't. It's the law. Like, again, this goes back. I mean, I don't know why I have to tell you guys. You guys already know this. It goes back to the classic thing of you know, the victims of domestic abuse constantly like dropping the charges or not wanting to pursue. So state law is there to say, like, doesn't matter if the parties all kiss and make up. They gotta separate you two and talk it out. They gotta do it.
Because you were yelling. Can I talk to you over here, please? Are you okay? Can I have your name?
No.
No? Alright. So what happened? Because I seen him screaming.
It was me. Honestly, I'm drunk.
Oh, so, well, apparently these cops saw them, so that's even worse for them.
As hell. I was screaming at him, saying that he was cheating, and he was screaming at me, saying that he loved me. That's it.
Because I didn't hear
I love you, baby!
No, it's just
Sorry.
because I have a soft voice. It's okay. He gets very passionate. So, no.
Can I
Passionate.
have your name and your date of birth? It's just for my rounds, but...
I respect you. I love you. What you're doing. No.
I'm calm. What's going on?
I'm so trying to understand it too. You know what I'm saying? Just be chill a little bit, so it's okay. It's gonna be over. I'm just trying to get a little Uber. Oh no, all right. Well, damn, I love you. Like that's all.
So what's the argument over? Huh? So what's the argument over? Okay.
It's nothing serious. Like nothing serious at all. Okay.
I can't hear shit.
All right. So listen. Like, I'm gonna smoke girls. So I'm gonna go for 5
No,
years.
you're my baby. I got you.
I'm just trying to get home. I have a Uber driving like she won't opposite way of where it was at. So I was trying to get good.
Alright, if that's all it was, that's all it was.
That's
I just need you to
I was trying to get why? Like,
because
what?
we gotta make sure that
No, what make sure for what? That's not necessary. Please.
So let me explain something to you.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
That's not about rights. Look, like it wasn't called in.
You guys are boyfriend girlfriend, right?
Yes, I see you. I see you out there.
She's purring.
You have to see it.
No.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen to you. I'm just talking to you.
No, they tried to jump him last time.
Who tried to jump him?
The cops tried to jump him
Can you
last
stay here?
time. I don't like.
That's not cool. No, maybe you have to get more information. It's no.
Because he didn't do nothing. He was
Exactly.
literally
You don't have to
all
do
y'all
information. That's
1,
not
2,
cool.
3 men. He was
Honestly,
screaming about how much he
honestly,
loves
you.
you.
Stop
it.
No, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Take a breath. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Like,
I mean, she's obviously drunk, and so is he. But obviously, the cops are. To me, doesn't look like they're doing anything to warrant them to be on edge. I don't see any of them like putting their hands onto their holsters or anything like that. Most of them are pretty chill. They're talking in an even, cool voice. You know.
Can we go home, please?
You caused her distress. She wasn't even crying before y'all came up. Like y'all.
She was definitely crying.
I wasn't
she
crying.
was crying. No, she just.
Watch, be careful with the steps.
She's
She's gonna fall back from the steps.
But I feel like y'all not are able to
All
do
right,
this.
they're not free to leave.
Why aren't we free to
Because
leave? Stop
we are.
it.
Oh God. Okay, so no, they're at this time they're not. Serrata turns against her dad. That's true, David. That's true. But this Serrata won't do that. Because, you know, unlike the other Serrata, I actually care.
Investigating. Do not put your hand down. Do not, ma'am.
Why? So y'all could jump me? No, get away from us! Get away from us! Everyone needs to get away from us! No, get away! Don't touch him!
Listen, take a
breath.
relax.
Please. Baby, please, just please
Step back.
stop.
Are you involved? All right, back away a little bit. All right, just back away a little bit over there. All right, I don't want you to get involved over here in this.
Baby, I know you can't. I know. I understand this. Please, I'm here.
Ma'am, listen. Okay.
I'm here. No, I'm
listen.
serious. Y'all doing too much right now.
No, we're not. We need to gather information. This is an investigation.
This is crazy!
It's just your name for your round number.
No!
Baby, just
Just
chill. Just chill. Come
No,
here.
this
Just
is
come here.
crazy!
Just please, just come here. This is a tough time of the year for her. Like honestly.
We understand that. We're not asking you for a lot. We're asking for basic information.
Listen, baby, just come here. Baby, just come. Babies.
So I can only assume that the only reason why they're staying around is because they probably want to get their information just to make a report. I mean, there's not much for them to necessarily go on, so I assume that if they provide their information to allow them to make a report that this happened, that this occurred, they probably just let them go.
Please, just come here.
I didn't even call 911.
I know.
911.
Baby, just
I'm
please.
about to look up the law.
Baby.
I'm about to look up the
They
law.
can't detain us.
What
They
law?
cannot detain us.
All right, so let's go. So let's don't touch me.
We did not tell you to leave.
No, you are detained.
Stop.
Where are
Stop.
you?
Please. No, please.
Stop.
No, baby, please, stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Stop.
This is like a 5-year-old temper tantrum already.
We're going to put you in
Oh my
handcuffs.
God.
Don't stop.
Would they be required to ID in New Jersey? If they're involved in a criminal investigation, yes. because according to the officers, they saw them acting this way. So they were visibly seeing them. So I would say at that point, they do have the authority to ask for their identification.
Stop! 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 That's enough! That's enough! That's enough! Stop! If you stop, I will let you go.
No, stop!
Oh, she bit me!
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Stop! 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 If you stop, I will let you go.
No, stop!
Oh, yep. Yeah, she bit. Yep. That's a bite right there.
Stop! If you stop, I will let you go.
No.
Yep, right there. There it is.
Stop!
Oh, she bit me! She's under arrest. She's under arrest. She bit me!
Please, no!
She's under arrest. Let her go or you're going to be arrested too.
Sir.
Please,
Let her
please!
go.
Hey,
Let go.
listen to me! I can't let go! No,
She's under arrest. Put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs.
No, bro, please, fucking stop! What the f***? No! Like, we just chilling! No, stop!
2-7, we have one female, 10-25.
No, bro! What you mean?
Stand up.
No, that's not cool! That's not fucking cool!
Search her.
That's not fucking cool!
Search her.
That's not fucking cool, bro!
Stop it, you're okay now! Justin, you're okay now! Justin, stop! You're okay now, please! Stop it!
Yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
At least I didn't get hurt.
For a cop watcher over there, but at least he's following directions.
Why? Baby, chill out!
Justin, stop it. You'll be okay. Just go home. It's okay.
Disorderly conduct, ag assault.
Justin, stop, please. Please just go home and Justin, please go home.
Now we need his information.
No, Justin.
All right, but I still have to search you. That's my job.
Ow, I was trying to help her. Why are you so mean to me? Why are you being so mean? I'm sorry I bit you, officer, but I was trying to help her.
You are not to move at all. Whatsoever.
Justin, just go. Justin, go home.
Stop moving.
I'm sorry, bro.
Justin.
This nigga right here. No, he ain't telling us. I swear to God, bro.
Stop it, please. Stop. Baby, please stop it.
Bring it down a level.
Stop it, Justin. Stop it. Breathe. It's okay.
Yes, Foster, ag assault and disorderly conduct.
Just breathe, okay? Just calm down, baby. It's okay.
No, but this...
Justin, it's okay.
That guy right there, he antagonized her, bro. Stop playing with this
Justin,
guy right there.
please.
In the scully. Like,
Lee!
please.
Justin, please, calm down. It's okay.
Why is she telling him to calm down?
Okay. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's my fucking bad. It's my
No, it's not your fault.
No, honestly,
Justin, it's not
I should
your
never
fault.
raise my voice at you like that.
We had,
Honestly,
two arguing with female, started to act disorderly, tried to calm her down, and she bit me in the hand.
Chill, baby, chill, just chill, baby.
I know.
Chill.
It's my fault. I know. It's
Chill.
okay. Just go home and be calm.
Bro, I ain't about to go. What the f*** you talking about? What the f*** you talking about?
Can you take that bag off her? Or no?
I'm sorry, Josh.
Does it? Can you unclip it here? I think you could just unclip it off the thing. And you broke the skin.
Ooh, broke skin.
Don't be so aggressive with me, please.
Lisa, damn it, Lisa! I was literally just copying the link to that one.
Aggressive to you. I've been nothing but gentle with you, and you decided to bite us.
Why are you being like that? I didn't bite us. And
No, you're right. You bit me. I have this
Yes.
mark on my knuckles.
On a mistake, and I apologize, but you don't have to be so aggressive with me. I'm not fighting you.
You were fighting us.
Ma'am, you literally bit me and broke skin.
We're kicking.
I was, yeah.
And slapping in our direction.
Oh, because you're on audio recording, and I didn't mean to. I told you to please stay away from us, and you kept grabbing me.
Because you started kicking at us to get away from you.
Yeah, why did you?
Because we were
What did
asking you
we
for
do?
basic information, and you
But
chose to overreact.
Well, for my name.
Yes, we need your name.
For why?
Because
Why?
you two were yelling at each other,
That
and we
doesn't-
are investigating whether you two were in the middle of a
That
fight.
doesn't mean you need our
Yes,
name.
it does.
No, it doesn't, sir.
It exactly means that.
It's okay. Calm down. It's okay.
Let me go on the other side and get them.
All you had to do is give us your name.
I don't want to.
It's not a matter of.
I don't wanna.
I got jumped by 4 cops, so
Okay,
no, I
but
didn't
we have our
want
cameras
to.
on. It's not a matter
They
of.
had
wanting to.
cameras on too, sir.
We've been nothing but nice to you.
No, they.
We, not them. I understand that you're upset from a past experience.
I'm not upset.
But
I was sent to the hospital.
sit back a little bit.
Because of it.
Sit back a little bit. We need to get the seatbelt on you.
Okay.
I'm not mad at you. I just wish you didn't bite me.
I didn't. But it's not fine. It's fine.
Well, you just didn't freaking bite me, but you know, yeah.
Am I going to Hoboken or North?
You're going to Hoboken Police Department.
Okay.
What is this?
Hoboken.
Okay.
Why is this off?
Okay.
Oh, it's
I don't
broken?
know. I guess. She's got one on. She's fine. All right. Just sit back and relax.
Okay.
Can we transfer the HP? If you want information from there.
She's so smart. Like, bro, like she works at a fucking bank. Are you serious?
Listen.
Like this is not even.
Listen.
This is fucking a misunderstanding.
Listen.
Like, bro, that was my fucking fault. It's my fault, but why she gotta be punished?
Listen.
Like, I approach the situation too crazy.
You're not trying to punish anybody in this scenario.
But you do.
You guys
With somebody else.
You guys are screaming on the side of the road.
I know that, but you approached too aggressively for no reason. We was chilling. We was telling we was
All right,
good.
but let me help you understand something. She's still, at the end of the day, she's still kicking at us, and she still bit me.
You
No. Wait outside of her. You can wait outside, but we're not gonna let you inside.
I can wait outside headquarters.
Yes, you go there, and there's gonna be a bell when you open up.
Are we back? Are we back?
Are
we good?
Therefore, and I'll tell you what to do from there.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened.
Give me 1 second. Stay right here.
All right, sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Alright, I'm gonna search you again, okay? Can you stand right here? Turn around. Right there. Alright, I'm gonna remove one of the handcuffs. Put your hand on the wall when I do that.
Oh
okay?
wait, I don't.
Give
You
me
guys can't
1
even see
second.
my face. Hold on.
Alright, put your hand on the wall.
Hang on.
Put your leg down, please.
Only because of the vampire issue.
Hey, I'm back. All right, we're good.
You ever been arrested before?
No, never arrested.
Alright, put your hands on the
Oh,
wall.
yes, when I was 16.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. You were arrested when you were 16, and you're 35, and you're still having a traumatic episode from way back when you were 16?
In the cop situation. Turn on, please. Can you bend over a little bit, and then I'm gonna just. All right, stand up, please.
All right, there's not much. They just like pat her down, and they don't say anything here. All right. What's this?
My son just got married. Okay, well, what is wrong?
Oh God. Okay, so this is apparently occurring at a wedding, and these are French people. So that should tell you enough.
What's wrong with me? Yes.
Okay. On January 13th, 2024, police were dispatched to a hotel in regards to a group of intoxicated adults, causing a disturbance at the bar.
Hello. Where's the bathroom? I don't know that.
Why the hell would you ask a police officer where the bathroom is at a hotel?
So what's going on? Why can't you guys leave?
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. They've been asking you to leave. Why aren't you leaving?
Yes, we said that we have to leave then.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to leave then.
Okay. Do you guys have a room here?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have weddings. It's I'm French, so
Okay.
my English is not
It's okay.
very good. But we have weddings, and we have to finish the party here. And we said that it's okay. We are going to go, but they are already.
Oh my God, this is so French. It hurts.
That's very kind, but it's okay.
Okay.
We are going to go.
Do you guys have a room at this hotel?
we do.
Yes. Okay, so just go into your room.
We can't invite you to the weddings, but it's okay for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait for her.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah?
No problem for us.
Yes. Thank you.
She has to find the shoes.
the other guys leave? Thank you.
These guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Sorry for the problem.
It's okay. Just when they leave and it's time to clean up, it's time to go to your rooms.
You don't need to tell us to go to our room. We're adults as you are in
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Go to your room, you're gonna get trespassed.
No, I'm sorry.
Go.
Don't you stop.
Oh no! Oh no!
Go.
All
right.
Oh no! Oh well. All right. Welcome to America. You don't do this shit.
All right, you're going to jail. Hey, stop. Stop. Put your hands behind your back. No, I'm not. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
Oop, body cam falls off.
Put your hands behind your back. Watch it, Marshall.
You get. I have no idea, Jake. I don't know. I haven't. Have I ever been to France? No, I have not been to France, so I wouldn't know.
We are nice. We are nice.
I got it.
We got one in custody.
Please. She's nice. No problem, please.
Stand up.
But battering a police officer is not nice.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Stand up. Okay, stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up. She just said battering a law enforcement officer. Do you understand?
You have a camera.
Don't yell at me.
Please. It's okay. We have, I'm French. And she's...
Okay.
Meanwhile, this lady's giving her. So, all right, look, I could be wrong. Hey, don't mess with French cops. I don't know. Maybe you might be right. You might be right about that. I just know that French people are assholes, especially to foreigners. So, yeah, fuck them.
We have weddings.
Okay.
We have
Can you step
weddings.
back? We don't need any more
She's
problems. Step back.
nice.
Step back.
Okay, but she's nice.
Step back. Stand up, please.
It's okay.
Stand up.
Please.
Can you get out?
Stand up.
You can make an effort, please. Yes, but
Okay, there's no effort, dude. She just battered a law enforcement officer.
This is like
You don't punch a cop.
okay.
Okay?
I don't want to.
So, well,
She's okay.
all right, well.
You know what, Jake? That's actually a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. If the regular citizen is a complete asshole, then yeah, imagine how the cops are. That's a good point.
She punched the cop, so.
what?
All right.
Yep.
She's really okay.
Can't punch a cop.
She's a woman. She's okay.
Can't punch a cop.
I did not punch
Yes, you did.
No, I did. No. It's all right here. No.
Okay. Let's roll the tape back. Let's roll the tape back, okay? We're at 3:38. Let's roll the tape back and see what you did.
To our room. We're adults as you are an adult. Okay?
Go to your room, you're gonna get trespassed.
No, I'm sorry.
Go.
No.
Don't you start.
Go.
Yeah, right there. Right there. That's enough. There it is. Yep.
All right. You're going to jail.
And then I don't know what she pulled that the officer that we can't see the body cam from here, but yeah, slapping a cop's arm like that, yeah, you're gonna get hooked up for that.
Hey, stop. Put your hands behind your back. Jail too? You don't touch me. You understand that?
You don't touch me.
You don't touch
Mary,
me.
please let me speak to my friend.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Well, like I said, Jazza, she obviously slapped the cop's arm, but we don't know if she actually assaulted the officer whose body cam we're looking from. We can't see it because it's on his chest. We don't know if she actually put hands on the on this cop too.
Stay back. You touch me, you're gonna go to jail. Do you understand? You touch me, you're going to jail. You understand that?
I'm sorry. I have
Okay.
a shield and you're pushing it.
There you go.
What happened? What is fucking wrong with you?
Get away from her or you're gonna go to jail.
Please.
Get out of my face.
What happened? Please, it's okay. She's right. It's a wedding. Please.
But what? Being a wedding does not mean you can go around slapping it around law enforcement.
It's a wedding.
Do you
guys want to stop?
Please.
Stop.
We're staying in this hotel.
Get back. Get back. Can you tell him to stop? It's gonna be worse.
I'm saying that.
Okay, she's making it worse.
Okay. So I'm saying that.
Okay, she's making it worse.
She's nice.
Okay.
No problem with her. She's not.
No problem.
Can you take my... Oh my God!
I mean, if it's a wedding, then yeah, fucking slap fights for everybody.
Step back.
No.
Or you're gonna go to jail too.
Really?
Yes, you are for obstructing. Yes. Stop. Okay.
Can you please let...
Yes, I'll take this off.
Can you accept me to take picture?
1 second. Let us do our job.
Take picture.
All right, stop obstructing.
We are sitting together and celebrating the wedding of her son, and you're taking me to
Take her
jail.
outside.
Please. I'm celebrating Fabienne's son's wedding, and they're taking me to jail.
Yes, you are, because you committed battery on a law enforcement officer. Do not touch me.
Don't touch me too. Okay? Don't forget.
Okay, can you walk a little slow?
Did you just say that? Don't forget, I'm French.
Stop.
Don't walk slower.
Be quiet.
Walk slower.
Touch me.
Walk slower.
You are going to get pepper sprayed if you do not walk with us.
Walk, I
Do you want to
walk
get pepper
slower,
sprayed?
please. Walk slower. I'm shaking because I've never been to jail in my
Do you want to
life.
be
You
pepper
understand?
sprayed? Go.
Well, first time for everything, lady.
Well, you
Can you walk a little bit slower?
Okay, let's go.
That's
Walk.
all.
And it's apparently the mother of the groom. That is awesome.
Walk. You walk at your pace.
Can you just walk? Don't push me. Just walk a little slower.
One more time, you're getting sprayed.
Okay, Fabienne, they're going to spray me because they're asking me.
Fabienne? Fabienne. Sorry.
Because they didn't want me to walk slower. So would you please drag her? Can you just walk slower, please?
Oh, you lost that chance. Go.
Because why? Why? What have I done?
Right here.
Where? What's Collier County? Is this Florida? Is this also Florida?
Cut her down.
Okay, go.
What have I done?
Take a seat.
Take a seat.
What have I done? Wait.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Maria Elena, can you videotape
Put your
this?
feet in the car.
They just pushed me down to the bottom of the car. Maria Elena, can you just do this? She pushed me down to the bottom of the car. Yes.
You mean put you onto the seat of the car?
Please, come on, please.
That is what Biden is doing. You are fucking asshole. You are not. You don't have a brain.
It's so full.
You don't have a brain.
It's so full.
Wait, can I tell you something else?
No, there's nothing to tell me.
I'm so sorry.
She's going
for
to jail.
You. I'm so sorry for you.
Okay, she battered a law enforcement officer. She's going to jail.
Speak slowly, please.
Hey,
Going to
they don't
jail.
have to answer
Now get away.
Wait, yes.
Now get away.
Yeah, what did you? I want to understand what is the problem.
We don't have to answer. 1 Charlie 11 to shopping.
They call the cop. Wait, did she? I actually missed that part.
She's in Mania's car.
Show me your pain.
I don't have to ignore that.
Can I take the picture, please?
Dude.
They're doing the thing. Like they know that in America, unlike Europe, you can record your officer. They're going full First Amendment auditor on the cops' asses right now. And they're demanding name and badge numbers.
Step back. Talk to her. Just ask her. Hey! Get back right now! You're not gonna touch our car. Get
Uh-oh.
back. Hey! Step back. Talk to her.
Oh, okay, so she...
Ask her. Hey! Get back right now! You're not gonna touch our car. Get back! I'm not playing around. That is our property. Okay?
I told you guys that. Wow.
Try to get her.
She hit.
Out the window.
Did she hit? Did she hit?
GDPR, and you're this place, like, yeah, true.
She hit me too.
She hit you too?
Yeah.
No, already no.
Yeah.
No. Ready? You have it?
I will cut right there.
You need a bandage?
No, he probably doesn't need a bandage.
No, she's going to jail. Okay.
Just tell him she's going to the Bastille. She'll understand.
Arm, pretty sure, and then my hand. She went like this. She smacked my hand out of the way.
As
Told her to leave, and she got on my face and smacked my arm.
As I'm French, I don't understand.
Hey,
I don't.
I need you to walk away. We're investigating something.
I'm explaining you that I'm French.
I don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
My deputies are investigating something right now, and you are obstructing it. Do you understand? I need you to walk away, and I need to talk to them.
Leave.
I need to talk to them.
I can touch you. It's a picture of you.
Hey.
And you.
You can't, but from over there.
Go over there.
Là, ici, là.
Go over there.
No, show me your face, please.
Go over there.
Show me your face and your number.
I'm recording it too. You need to go.
Show me your face and your number, please. Please, your number and your face.
This guy's obstructing.
Can I show your number and your face, please?
Then I asked them to leave. They said they were waiting on.
Now I'm going to show the report.
One of them to get out of the bathroom. I was like, okay, we'll wait.
Keep cool, please. Keep cool. Keep cool, please.
Make sure, you stay away from the rest of the house. And then I said,
Hey, detain him.
Can I speak to something?
We're not playing around. I told you many times.
I could already. I was hearing it, but this guy was not paying attention at all. He's probably getting in their faces. But yeah.
I want to speak to you.
Okay.
I'm I have to speak to you. I want to speak to you. I really want to speak to you.
Mierda! You're not understanding me. Okay.
I don't listen to you.
Okay. No, you don't understand me. I turned and you're not listening. Okay. I don't care. She hit my deputy. That is a felony. She did. Okay? And you are not listening. So you're about to go to jail. No, you're not listening. You're getting in the way of us. Go ahead and put him in the car.
Oh my God.
I'm kinda.
You just sent me a Hoboken related. Oh my God. All right, Father. I'll check it out.
You're just being detained for now. You understand? Because you're obstructing our investigation.
By the way, Father, happy Easter. I hadn't seen you since then, but hey, might as well say it now.
You're just being detained right now. Put him in
Cigarettes.
Okay, we can get a cigarette later.
I trying to explain to you.
No, you're being right now. You're being a nuisance, and you're obstructing and you're hindering our investigation.
I want to explain
You are. You're being obnoxious.
No, I want to explain you.
What?
It's okay. Your fault.
He's not going to jail right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Très bien.
It's okay.
That's enough. Keep going.
It's okay.
Go away.
Just for the moment. We need to talk.
I want to explain.
You're not under arrest right now.
I want to.
Oh, wait. I just realized that she's out of handcuffs now.
Help you.
You're not under arrest. Take a seat. You're not under arrest.
I want to help you.
Take a seat.
Okay. You say what you want.
Down.
Take a seat.
Put your feet inside.
Meanwhile, she's screaming bloody murder. I don't know why.
I need my glass. Can you help me?
Nope. Okay.
My glass.
Go.
My glass.
Where are your glasses?
In my head.
Where?
In my head.
In your hand?
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay for me. It's
Calm
okay.
down.
It's okay.
Okay. You need your glasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Calm down.
Yeah. It's okay for me.
Just for now.
We were celebrating my son's wedding. That's all we were doing. And we bought champagne bottles at the bar.
So
and then lunch bar.
Can you let me explain?
Why? I'm so ashamed. My whole family is here from France. I can't comprehend it.
Okay, hey,
I
what's your
just
name?
Fabian.
Fabian. My name is
I
Melissa.
want to kill myself right now. I can't comprehend it. I can't.
Baker up.
Out of handcuffs. You know,
I can't. I'm so sad. Why?
You just said you wanted to kill yourself. Okay?
No.
By the way, they're French.
Please. Oh, please.
You're being
Please.
Stop! Or it's gonna get worse. I'm not playing around. I told you many times.
Please. Why? Why? My son's wedding. I can't use this right now. It's my son's wedding. Why are you doing this? Why? My best friend is being arrested. Why? My best friend is being arrested. Two of my best friends. Why? The only thing I said is why.
Right.
Right here.
Why? But why would you do that?
¿Por qué?
Just listen. No talking. I'm gonna let you talk. Listen. You guys consumed a lot of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Listen. No talking. Listen. She hit my deputy. Now, in Florida. Are you from Florida?
I'm from New York.
Okay. Let me explain. In Florida, okay, you're not allowed to hit a deputy.
Obviously.
It's a felony. She's going to jail. Listen. She's going to jail for that. Okay? But because he wasn't listening, and he
Yeah, I
kept
know.
getting into
I get
our
it.
investigation, we had to take him away. Okay? Now you, ma'am, we asked you multiple times to please give us a minute, right? Because I don't know what's going on. I just showed up. My deputy just got hurt. I don't know if he needs EMS.
I was in the bus.
Yes, but you're not also not helping, okay, ma'am?
I'm praying for my son who just got married.
Because now you just stated that comment in front of law enforcement deputies in the state of Florida, we are going to place you in protective custody. We feel that if you don't see a person, a mental health evaluator, a doctor, okay?
My kids are here.
Well,
All
listen,
my
you
children, my
just
whole
made a
family
statement.
is here.
You just made a statement that you wanted to kill yourself. That is a big deal. Therefore, if you don't see psychiatric treatment and a doctor, and if they don't clear you, I'm going to worry that you're going to be a danger to yourself and others. Do you understand? Do you understand?
I mean, in all honesty, she was probably being hyperbolic. She's probably exaggerating. But I also understand from the cops' perspective that if somebody says that and the cops think, oh, he's being hyperbolic, and then that person actually turns around and actually kills himself, then of course they're going to get in trouble. Yeah, she did say she was going to kill herself, but I fully believe that she was being hyperbolic about it. But the cops, understandably, they can't just go off of that.
So we're gonna take you, okay, to a place where you need to talk to a doctor.
On my son's wedding.
We got dispatched here for 22 people refusing to leave the bar. There was a wedding here. And once they got here, most of them left. However, 3 subjects did not leave. As Gonzalez was telling them, you gotta leave or whatever. Suspect in the car, 10:15. One of them finally left. The mom. She
the mom.
around
That's right. The mom.
hit Gonzalez in the arm or
Yeah, she. I had my hand out, so like she was coming at us. Put my hand out. I don't remember. She yacked my arm down. She actually scratched me a little bit right there.
You got pictures of that yet?
No.
Just make sure.
And then Manini came up and she hit Manini as well. So that's when we pushed her to the ground and.
So that's 2 counts of that over there.
She hit both. She hit both of
So
us.
as we're walking around, she's driving and still resisting, tensing, bracing. Her and this guy are in our face. I don't even know what's going on with him. I don't even know if he needs EMS. He's not listening. But I'm French. And
Yeah, the same way Artie, it says, yeah, basically, like, when I'm dealing with bullshit, I'm watching bullshit, like, kill me! I can't take the cringe! I can't take the stupidity anymore! Yeah, basically.
And he won't move from mine. And I said, sir, you need to leave. I told him multiple times, sir, you need to leave. You need to walk away. She tries to open up the car door, cop car door. He says, I'm French, I'm this. I said, walk away. He didn't want to walk away. We put him in cuffs, put him in the car. We just told him he's detained right now because he's hindering and obstructing our investigation. As she sees him go in the car, she gets down on the ground and says, I want to kill myself. So,
but she got felony, so she goes right to
no, this one.
Yeah.
This one, your deputy's in there. She's in there.
Okay. So she's just possible.
She's Baker.
Is there a medium black bag in there?
I can go look over there, but
I think it's your friend's bag.
Your friend's bag. Is it your friend's bag in there?
yes.
Can I have it?
How could you be so fucking horrible?
Okay, well she hit me.
So,
You can't hit a cop. That's a felony.
It's against the law.
Because you're scared.
Okay, I'm doing my job. So she hits a cop.
You're scared.
You can't hit a cop.
We love cops.
We love cops.
Okay. Well then,
okay.
if that was the case,
Well.
we wouldn't have been hit by somebody.
You know what? We respect.
Man, we're just doing our jobs.
Absolutely.
Okay. If someone touches us and puts their hand on us, they're gonna go to jail for battery on a law enforcement officer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I understand it's your wedding or somebody's wedding, and you guys are having a good time, but like she says, she's an adult. She made the decision to put her hands on me and her. So, as an adult who made that decision, she's gonna go to jail.
Okay, listen.
Okay. So please, we don't want these guys. These guys are doing their job. We don't want any more problems. Okay. So.
But just listen
Okay.
to yourself.
Because being disorderly,
Listen to yourself.
going at screaming at them, is considered disorderly
Yes.
conduct. And if they are disturbed because of your disorderly conduct, you can also go to jail too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I heard of that too, Jessa.
Just go to your room. I know it's not the best situation, but just please end the bad situation and go to your room, okay?
You guys, we respect you so much.
If you say you respect us as much as you do,
We
please
respect you so much.
Units on motor. Owner wants the press, and the keys were in the vehicle.
We protect you.
Yeah, she's calm. There's a room here. Okay? So, I mean, I'd rather not do that because right now we have 3 people in handcuffs. Right. But, yeah. But I can't tell her to go to her room right now. If she wants to be here, she can. She's, you know. But if she's being disorderly, that's a different thing. Okay.
You've been good with us so far. Just let it go.
The woman was charged with resist officer with violence, battery, resist officer without violence, and battery on a Leo. She was sentenced to 11 months and 29 days, probation, alcohol restrictions, substance abuse evaluation, fines, and a no trespass was ordered. Share your thoughts below and don't forget to like.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, this is probably going to be... Yes, Corgi, she was French. It's probably going to be the last one.
Hello.
From Thea.
Is everything okay?
I'd be better if I could get out of the house more often.
Okay. What's going on today?
What else is new?
I don't know. I've never met you.
I know your office seems to be changing the officers quite frequently.
Yeah. What's going on today?
This is Florida. Northport, Florida.
Well, let's start with Erica Schwarzenegger's harassment from 24 years of AP's Nazism. So I'm going to say, Heil the Air Force and Army Reserves.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
Virginia.
Virginia. Do you take any medication or anything?
I was psychologically programmed in a programmer's hospital in an acting community in Missouri.
What?
In Missouri?
Yes, misery.
Okay.
Because my mother decided she needed
Misery.
to be a Missourian.
Okay.
Where there's an acting metal detector in the courthouse entryway.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't go off when I walk through with my purse.
I gotcha. Well, back to my original question. Do you take any medication, Virginia?
No.
No?
I had to be programmed into accepting dental fillings.
Okay. Okay. Well, any reason that we got calls from neighbors saying that you were yelling?
Yes, I have a mental health condition because of harassment.
Okay.
To needing fucking people around because my mother hates me.
Okay. What's your mental health condition?
Oh, let's start with harassment.
Okay.
Well, why don't you find Serenity or Solitaire Die or Terry Ingalls Perez, whatever the fuck she goes by.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Erica Schwarzenegger and her relatives. No.
Okay, this one sounds like she's actually batshit crazy. So, how about police captain's daughter?
I try to be nice. I told you to get off the phone.
My mom's a captain of the police
Give me the
department.
phone.
Mom! Mom, Jaya! I'm not with Mom! Mom!
Officers in Florida were called to a Walmart after receiving
another Florida
report about a woman skip scanning items at the self-checkout.
Shoplifting.
Watch her entitled meltdown when she
fake seizure
realizes her family ties won't save her from consequences.
So the amount missed was $43.63 without the tax. This is what you paid for. I have the video pulled up right here.
Alright, no problem.
So this item right here, that's right on top of that other item, never gets scanned. She just kind of holds it over it, scans the bottom item, and places it right here for him to bag. I don't think he realized what all was going on, and he went to go get the kids. He had to pick up the kids, that's why he's not here.
Does it happen that way every time?
Not every item. Like for this one right here, they have 6 of them. They only ring up 3. Now she says it's because they were stuck together and they don't know that you can pull them apart. But let me fast forward to the end because this is the most obvious one. With this sports bra thing or whatever, then the vest underneath it. She has it stacked up on top of it. She's going to take the hand scanner and only scan the top item before passing both items across. So she just scans that one item on top and then leaves it here and eventually grabs it and moves it over like you saw.
Is her ID?
Yes.
Mr. Right? Sorry?
I'm married now.
Oh, okay.
It's an older ID.
I got you. Is this your most current one, though?
It's not. So right before here, I was actually in a car accident where I called the police and I gave my ID. From the accident to here, I don't know what happened to the ID.
Is it a New York ID, though? Are you from New York?
It's a Florida one.
You have a Florida ID? Or
I do.
A Florida ID?
Yes.
Okay. You're resident of Florida or New York or both?
I'm a resident of Florida, technically. We moved to Florida in August because all my family lives here in Florida.
Okay.
However, we're having a house built in New York, so eventually we're going back.
Okay, but you live here now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you're being detained by the police, so I have to read you your rights before we have a conversation.
All right, there's the Miranda card right there.
Okay. Don't freak out. This is a normal procedure whenever you're detained, okay? So just listen to all these. If you have any questions, let me know, but pretty straightforward, okay? So the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. Have your lawyer present with you while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning. If you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time and speak with a lawyer. Do you understand all those rights I just read? Do I need to reread them for you? Do you understand? Okay, would you like to answer any questions? No? Okay. Just hang tight for me, all right?
Sure enough.
Can you put the phone down for me, please, so we can ask you some questions?
They're both here.
Yes or no? You're gonna put the phone down?
Okay, well, hold on, because they're yelling at me now. Okay.
What is your name?
Amber.
You have a Florida DL?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a Florida driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Where is that?
I don't know.
Loose attitude. Okay?
You have one, too.
Ooh. They're both being snippy.
With all due respect, I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't say nothing to you.
What is your last name?
You have an attitude.
What is your last name? Spell it. Okay. This deputy is the deputy in the case, and he says you need to stay off the phone. So listen to him. Thank you.
Chris, right here.
He was right out here.
All right.
Despite being told to stay off the phone numerous times, the suspect continues to speak to her mother, who she claims is a police captain. The deputy runs out of patience with her and her inability to listen.
All right. I try to be nice. I told you to get off the phone.
My mom's a captain of the police
give me the
department. Mom!
Get on the ground, get on the ground.
Why are you pulling me? I'm not even her bester. Mom! Please. Mom! Get here! I'm not with Mom! Mom, call the lawyers! Ow, my finger!
1206, get back in here, please.
I'm not even doing anything.
Stop resisting and put your arm behind your back now!
There's nothing wrong with being on the phone until I'm under arrest.
You're gonna get a resistance charge, you understand me?
I'm literally laying here not doing anything.
Put your arm behind your back.
I'm not fighting.
Put your arm behind your back.
Put your hand, move your hand.
So I would say that's resisting because the female officer clearly has to put some strength in to get her arm behind her back.
Mom! Mom, you get it like you a all I'm asking, I'm not resisting.
I'm on your shoulder.
I'm
on
not
your shoulder.
resisting. Mom! Yeah, Mom! You guys are
Oh my God.
both on top of me. I weigh 130 pounds.
Hey, pull this up.
Mom!
I'm coming!
Mom! Mom, please tell James to call Johnny. This one is way too tight. You're cutting off my circulation.
All right, roll it over.
Johnny has it.
All right, relax. Relax.
Hold on. I think I'm gonna
I'm going to sit you up, all right?
No, I can't sit up. Please let me lay down. I feel like...
Sit up.
No.
Be an adult.
I have...
Be an adult and sit up.
Come on, we'll help you up.
What the fuck is she doing? Oh my god! All right, look. You guys can't see it because I like try to give her a belly rub and she like tries to fight me. Baby girl. All right, let's go back to her convulsing.
You're really gonna do this? You're gonna.
Really?
You're gonna. Okay.
1207.
Oh.
I have EMS en route. She is acting as though she's having a seizure.
Here, my kids are battered.
Mom, I tell them I have that. Please. I don't need any EMS. I've been told it.
Do you want to sit up like an adult now?
I can't.
You can't sit up?
I swear to God, my kid's life.
Okay. All you had to do was get off the phone, all right? All right. Do you want an ambulance or not?
I need my husband for my medication.
Lester's supposed to be here.
Huh?
Lester's supposed to be here.
It's all right. We're good. All right.
I need my medication.
I'm gonna have ambulance come here.
No, I don't. I'm refusing. You can't put me in an ambulance if I refuse. That's.
You were just acting as though you're seizing. So you're going to get you medically cleared.
I don't. I'm refusing it. I just. I need a.
I just need a hand to get her up.
No, I can't get up right now. I need a lady here.
Right now, she's like, I don't want anyone.
Yeah, baby's gotta come check her out.
This is all because she wouldn't have to come.
Well, it's probably best that we stand you up and walk you outside.
I need a lady here. Just 1 minute.
Well, it's probably not going to benefit you in any way.
It is. I have suffered from this for all my life.
Right, but your hands are handcuffed behind your back. That's a position that's not typically good for people that are breathing from it.
All right, let's continue on.
Can you rub my chest? Rub your chest? Here? You want me to like a sternum rub? Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you have asthma?
It's not bad.
Is that helping you?
Yes.
This is such. I'm not a doctor, but this is such bullshit.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have ambulance come just to check you out. Make sure you're okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Ma'am, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna help you get up onto this chair right here, okay?
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I need someone to call my husband.
Okay.
I need my medication.
Well, you can tell the medics about your medical related matters, okay?
I have medication that they can give me. And
Well, the jail does. You're going to jail, so
What's your address?
if you cooperate from here, I might make a phone call for your husband to come take this stuff. Okay? If you continue to give me problems, I will not care. All right? Very simple.
technically, that's my property because I know the law. My parents were captains of the police department for 30 years.
No, I said, what did you want us to say? What's in session?
How long did they get here? My God. I need
Why didn't you mention this prior to
I told
your
my
phone?
husband. Swear to God on my kid's life, I told my husband, if you watch the cameras, go into the beginning of the cameras. I took an M&M off the shelf and I was eating it for my health. Check the cameras.
It's just funny how you only have your post-star issue. But
When I'm under a lot of stress, it's not after.
okay, go ahead and tell the medics what's going on. All right.
Okay, well, we'll gladly check that for you. Can we go to the hospital or is it up to law enforcement?
Yes, I don't. Hospital.
Okay.
I just want you to know, it's not going to delay you going to jail. Like, you are going to jail.
It's like, you can talk about going to the hospital all you want. You're still going behind bars.
Hospital, I told him I don't need an ambulance. I refused it.
No ambulance.
Right, but you can't tell us that you're having and us not doing anything about
I
it.
didn't tell anybody it happened.
Okay. So she's medically okay?
We can literally get medical records.
Which is the expected in current situation.
Okay, and you're refusing to go with them?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good to me.
So I gotta get information on him.
The suspect refuses medical attention after faking a seizure and a diabetic episode. Officers prepare to finally transport her to jail, but are unable to find any records relating to the name she gave them.
All right. Do you have a Florida DL?
Oh no! Fake name.
A Florida D card? Because she's indicating that's not coming back.
That's what dispatch said. Under that name.
If you call my husband, he has everything.
Why would I? You're an adult, lady.
I was on the phone. I got in trouble for that. There's nothing I could do. He has my medication.
Are you 15? Why would I call your?
Well, then I can't prove anything to you.
Where's her?
Okay, so you want to risk giving me false information, have 3 charges today?
If you charge me for false information, then you do.
I can't validate what you're telling me, ma'am. I'm trying to give you an opportunity.
What would you like me to do about that?
I would like you to explain why she can't find your Florida DL. Or I'm going to charge you under the name that you've given me. If that's wrong, that's going to be an additional charge.
I don't know what to tell you. I came to DMV. I got an ID. It's under Amber
You said you got divorced?
No, I never been divorced.
Well, you got married?
Yes.
That's her maiden name on the...
Yes.
Okay.
Archruck is my ID.
Okay. Did you officially have that changed?
Yes.
Okay.
I have my marriage certificate at home. I'm employed at 2 different... my wallet, all my cards have my name on it. It's Amber Archruck.
Okay, the card's in this wallet here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we're going to take that from you. You can take it with you to the jail if that's what you like. Can you just go ahead and do the search here?
Yeah. Can I get gloves?
Is in that wallet there?
Yes.
Did she have...
Well, you had a bunch of stuff fall out.
That's okay. No, it wouldn't have fall out. It's in
You got passport? Who's Summer? And the card there with Summer's name on it?
This says Johnny.
Johnny's my son.
This one is a gift card.
Summer's,
That's you?
That's me. That's my social.
Or
yes.
Okay. Oh, so this is the correct name, the one you've been trying to give us.
That's me.
Okay.
Art Rivera, I haven't used it in
This
years.
is your married name now. Okay.
It's on
Just
my
write down the
everything.
And then you can pull up the
I'm
deal.
pretty good about it. I assume this is the newer one?
If it's the same number for her.
It's the
Right,
same number.
You got a new one after you got married, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's the same number now.
Any of the cards in that say your name?
Yes.
All right, bring it. Just take the purse off now.
I don't think we can because it's stuck under her.
Can you lean up, please?
Yeah.
Lean forward.
Yeah. Underneath you. I can put my life through.
No, can you stand up? So we can take it all the way off?
Yeah.
Are you able to stand up?
Can you help me a little bit?
I didn't know if you were able to.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Good luck, officer.
We just need to take off at least one of our cuffs.
Is there a class
Just
on
want to
first?
lean against here.
Just unclasp it. Or there's a thing.
I got it. Hang on.
Rather not take the cuffs off. Just drop it.
Can you turn your head a little?
There's a.
I got it on the phone.
Can I sit down right now?
Yeah, 2 seconds. There you go.
All right, let's see. Actually, why don't we just search what's in it?
Yeah, take this. I have a girdle on, so what we're worried about is anything that's going to stab me, stick me, or poke me. Do you have any knives or needles? Anything?
Nothing on me.
You don't have any drugs or anything hidden in your bra or your underwear?
No.
Okay. And you said you have the girdle on for what?
Because
All yours work out fine. What do you want for this guy? It's freaking New York. This is not New York.
This is the little dog here.
Mom is apparently not coming.
38835.
So, this is a trespass warning. Walmart has requested that you be trespassed. Do not return to this Walmart. So this is your warning. If you return, you will be arrested. Okay? It's indefinite.
What is? Sorry.
Like forever. Like unless they
Forever.
They decide differently, it's in place for forever.
I'm sorry, is that like any Walmart in
No.
the United States?
Which
It's just this
your
one.
husband's number?
This one, okay. Oh my god.
I don't know why you're freaking out. I'm being very easy right now.
I know. Because I want to go.
You want to just
Wait,
look at her?
wait. It's 01.
Look on your face.
Okay, yes.
So which one?
My husband. My husband.
See?
I think it depends on the state, Jessa. Usually they're for a year, but I guess they can do lifetime ban. I mean, lifetime bans is not something unheard of at all. So it's not like they're illegal.
Who you want to come get this stuff? Before I call?
Can you ask first if there's somewhere to leave my kids?
No.
Well, I don't want my kids to come in this room.
That's not my problem.
Yes.
You burned through any good graces with me.
I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm not looking for you to be my
Okay.
best
Well, I'll
friend.
just leave the stuff here and just take your beach, pick up your daughter's belongings and purse and groceries. Okay, can you just wait outside? Don't come up to the door. I'll come get you and you can come get the stuff after, okay?
Her mother has already arrived to the Walmart as the suspect was on the phone with her during the arrest.
All right, she's already here. All right, so Natalie will take it's all her stuff, correct? All of hers, good to go?
Yeah.
All right, you only want to take your phone with you. You're not going to get down to jail, make a fit that you don't have your cards, credit cards.
I don't.
All right, you can't, who's going to bail you out of jail? You're not going to complain that I didn't have, okay, whatever, I tried.
Wait, what happened?
You got to bail out of jail.
Yeah, I know that, but what do you mean, my cards?
You can pay with a credit or debit card to bail out of jail.
My parents.
Okay.
Despite being 30 and married with kids, she still expects her parents to pay her bail money.
All right, you're not going to be any other issues getting you to my patrol car, right? We're going to be...
No, I'm fine now. I know you don't believe me, but it's whenever I'm.
Well, your actions will dictate, okay?
All
So
right.
your actions will dictate if you're cool with me. If you buck again or have a problem, I will dump you again to the ground, okay? I don't want to do that. Let's have a nice, easy...
Listen, you have a job, so I
Okay,
told you. My
all right,
mom
stand up.
After 30, can
All
you
right,
help
and
me?
sure, no problem. Your mom's not going to give us a hard time out there, is she?
She's a little crazy.
She also from New York?
From the Bronx.
Okay. I got family. I'm Italian. I understand.
She's Puerto Rican. That's okay.
I gotta come
God damn it.
back and get paperwork and all that.
Can you put the stickers on my leg or not really?
Yeah,
Inside.
you can. Yeah, if it helps you. Just. Like, Mom. Can you just wait 1 second? Right there.
Mom. Leave me.
Right, she's been checked out by medics. She's
And she
fine.
refused medical. Come on. If you step up here with 1 foot, we can help you get up.
Oh, hold on. Can't push my butt. Oh, yep. I know I'm overweight. Here, put your leg in. Okay, okay.
They're gonna take those off you.
That's
You want your seatbelt on?
No, I don't need it.
Okay. They're gonna take those off at the jail, okay? I don't want to like rip your skin.
That's okay.
Okay? You want to come get the groceries?
I want to know what's going on.
Okay, she's going to jail for one, shoplifting. Shoplifting.
Okay, she says she missed the scam.
Okay, there's video of it happening. Walmart wants to prosecute. She's going to jail for shoplifting.
Okay, shoplifting in what manner? She missed the scam. She took something with the shop.
She's going to jail for shoplifting. She's also going to jail for resisting. She was fighting this deputy, all because she wouldn't get off her phone. She was asked to multiple times, would not get off.
I was on the phone with her.
I know. Then she acted as though she was having a seizure. We had EMS come, check her out. She said, I don't need an ambulance. I don't want to go to the hospital. This is stupid. I don't know why you guys had them come here. They checked her out. All her levels are good. Blood sugar, everything that she could have possibly complained of, everything.
So that's a little weird.
That's exactly what EMS said. So would you like to come inside to get her belongings?
Yes.
The suspect was charged with retail theft, disorderly conduct, obstructing justice, and resisting arrest. Let us know what you thought about this video in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more never-before-seen arrest footage.
All right, we're done. We're gonna end it there. What an idiot. Well, if mom showed her badge, I would lose even more respect for her. If mom was actually a police captain and she like flashed her badge, I would lose even more respect for her than if she didn't. So It's not a good idea for her, in my opinion, to just like flash her badge like that. But all right. Thank you. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get some food and play some Oblivion before calling it a night. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one. See you. See you tomorrow. And yeah, have a good night. Bye. Adios. Hit that like button. Check out my Discord. Just randomly comment because apparently it helps with engagement. Do all that stuff. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. Bye.